Hi, I'm Claire from Simplistic Data. Welcome to the Basics of Data series. These videos are designed to demystify the processes around data and to try and shed some light on the different terminology so that you can utilise these tools to help your business grow and upscale. If you would like more information or if you'd like to work with me directly, you can drop us a line on our website, which is www.simplisticdata.co.uk. I'll pop the link in the description of the video for you. So let us know how you work today and where you want your business to be, and we can put a plan in place to help you achieve that. So now that's out of the way, let's crack on with the video. There are so many different solutions out there to help with process automation. How do you know where to start? Well, the starting point of any project is quite simple. What is it you're trying to achieve? Are you trying to save time? Are you trying to save money? Head count? All three? Really get clear on what it is that you're trying to achieve and document what your expectations are. If your goal is to save 15 minutes of time per order and you do 20 orders a week, document it. And this will help you to work out how to measure how successful the project has been once it's all in place and up and running. From there, take a look at the process that you want to automate and write it down step by step, what you do today and what you use to complete the tasks. If you can, also jot down an average of how long it takes to do each element within the process. Remember to consider the processes that feed this process, i.e. What triggers this process to start from in the first place, and where does that information come from? And also consider what this process feeds. So in other words, when you output whatever it is from this process, where does that go? Is there enough information in your output once you've made this change to trigger the next process and not to cause issues downstream? And think about even further downstream as well, not just the next process in line, but the one after that and the one after that, just in case there is something that you collect at this stage that might not be used until a few steps later on. Then think about how you want it to work. Now, this is sometimes a little bit more difficult than it sounds because sometimes we are so close to our processes that it's hard to see if there's other ways that things could be done. So the way I do it is I think, right, so if I was starting from scratch, knowing what I know now about different technologies and about different process types and that kind of thing, if I was beginning again, what would I do differently? How would I put things in place? What things would I change and not have in this process that I had in the old one, and vice versa? And then the next step after that is to take stock. So what do you have at your disposal today? What technology do you have in place? And this will be good for you to take stock of, because firstly, you can see if there's stuff that you're using that maybe you don't need to use, because maybe you have, maybe two different types of technology that do the same thing. And actually you can streamline by just using one technology. And it will also show you any gaps that you have. So if there's a particular thing that you want your automation to do, and the things that you have in place today, your technology today can't cope with those things, then maybe there's something that can fill that gap for you. Then investigate your gaps. What is out there on the market today that will help you carry out the tasks that are in your gap? And how much is it? Is there a cheaper option and a cheaper version? And how much of an expert do you need to be able to firstly implement it, and secondly to be able to use it on a daily basis? So now you are fully aware of how things work today. So we have our plan of the process, how it works today, and we now know how we want it to work. So we've actually put our plan in place of what the end goal is, and you know what your gaps are, and you know where they are, and you know kind of how to fill them. You know whether you need something extra or if you need an expert or whatever. So from here, you can begin to build a project plan to take you from point A, so that's where you are today, to point B, which is where you want to be, and once everything's automated. do not consider the change in isolation. As I said before, something that seems really pointless in this part of the process may actually have massive value later on. So it's really, really important to understand whether everything that you're using today is going to be needed later on. So for more information on how to do this, check out our change control video, which delves into how to get the project running in a safe way for the business. So if you are considering a process change and you would like some assistance, please feel free to contact us and reach out to us. We're expert in process efficiencies, and we're here to help you. There are also some free PDFs on our website, which was mentioned at the beginning of the video, that have little hints and tips should you need them. And there's also a free PDF book as well, like an ebook to go through some of the free tools that are available out there, or tools that are free up to a certain point. You can also take advantage of our free technology review that we can do for you. So if you tell us what you use today and how you use them, we can have a look and see if there are any efficiencies that we can find for you. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon.